Today's obituaries are brought to you by Moss Service and Hansville Funeral Home. Funeral services for Granville Dennis Hooper, age 81, of Hansville, will be tomorrow at 2 p.m. at Hansville Funeral Home Chapel. Thurman Davis and Wayne Wisner will officiate. Interment with military honors in Bethlehem East Cemetery. The family will receive friends 5:30 to 9 p.m. Hansville Funeral Home directing. Mr. Hooper passed away on Wednesday at Coleman Regional Medical Center. Funeral services for Richard Dale Ricky Nixon, age 58, of Danville, will be at 2 p.m. today at Coleman Funeral Home Chapel. The Reverend Steve Rogers officiating. Interment in Coleman Memory Gardens. Coleman Funeral Home directing. Mr. Nixon passed away on Thursday at Huntsville Hospital. And those are our obituaries for today, brought to you by Moss Service and Hansville Funeral Home.
I will rebuild the relationships with local city, county, and governmental agencies in which we all have the same mindset that we are working together for the betterment of our community in that one single direction for every citizen of Coleman County. My office will be held accountable from the top down. I will be held accountable first. And as your sheriff, I will lead the sheriff's office with conviction, pledging to return the office of sheriff back to the people.
At Premier Bank, we are very proud of the long-lasting relationships we have with our customers. We'll go almost anywhere to meet your banking needs.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Coleman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
Meet the KitchenAid 36-inch induction cooktop. It might just change the way you cook. Induction technology heats the pan and not the cooking surface to offer you a new level of precision, speed, and energy efficiency. 9 settings give you different levels of heat to achieve precise temperatures and amazing responsiveness. Water boils in just seconds, making this the fastest to boil induction cooktop available. The KitchenAid 36-inch induction cooktop.
Premier Bank presents Today on 2, broadcasting at Charter Cable. We're also on the internet, channel2coleman.com. And of course, we archive our programs on YouTube. You can follow us on Twitter and on Facebook. Beautiful, sunshiny Monday morning for the 12th of May.
I thought it was going to rain all weekend, and it did not.
I know it. How about that?
Beautiful.
It turned out to be a very, very nice weekend.
Oh.
Well, let's check the weather for this week. Our weather is brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet. Make the switch to Mitch. The weather almanac for the 12th of May in Coleman, Alabama. The average high temperature is 80. The average low is 58. The record high on the state, 92 in 1962, and the record low, 42 in 1989. Sunset will be at 7:40, sunrise tomorrow at 5:47. There's the satellite picture, and by the way, that green and yellow stuff in the Midwest is tornado activity. Oh yeah, stuff has moved to the north away from us, but still potential damaging weather in that part of the country. Our part looks pretty good. There's the satellite picture over the southeast. And here's our forecast for today. It will be sunny today, a little bit of a breeze, slight chance of rain this afternoon. This is the time of the year we get those little pop-up showers once in a while. High today of 86. For tonight, partly cloudy, slight chance of rain, low of 65. More of the same tomorrow, slight chance of rain, a high around 85. Then things are going to cool off just a little bit in the middle of the week. 60% chance of rain on Wednesday with a high of 76. Thursday's high 71, Friday 74, and Saturday 75. So a couple of 80s days and then into the very pleasant 70s.
Right, and you know that little blue stuff on the radar there? It actually does represent snow.
That's true. What was it, Denver or something like that?
Mike's
had
brother.
Snow.
Mike's brother and
Yes.
sister-in-law are there right now, and she's texted us a picture. She's standing in front of the snow.
Snow,
So, yeah.
snow, and then a few miles away, tornadoes.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. And I think even in Billings, Montana, somebody I talked to said they had a relative that was out there and it was snowing last week. So, yeah.
In the middle of May.
I know.
Oh, glad we don't live there.
I know.
Okay, let's see. We have politicians all over the place today. This is the first day of our candidate forums, and we have invited candidates for Associate County Commissioner Place 2, which is West Side, and we will be turning things over to them with our moderator, Philip Hicks, here in just a little bit. On Wednesday will be the candidates for Associate County Commissioner Place 1, East Side, and on Friday we have invited the 3 candidates for Cullman County Sheriff. And let's see, Facebook friend of the day. Who's our friend for today?
That is Josh Coleman. Looks like he has an attitude, and he likes Ellen DeGeneres and the Golden Girls. Okay, well, thanks for being our friend today, and we are going to reward him with a large barbecue sandwich from Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue.
One of the candidates brought us treats today. We got moon pies.
Oh, yeah. I said that's a good way to win votes.
That's right. Our vote can be purchased for a very small amount of moon pie will work.
Doesn't take much. So you other candidates, you need to take heed.
That's right. We will continue with more of Today on 2. Look at our merchant ads right after this.
There's stuff around your house, but we don't make stuff. We make ovens. Dual fuel, double ovens. And they bake so evenly that now delicious is something you can depend on. We only make things for one room. The best room. Your kitchen. We're devoted to it. And you can feel it in everything we make. Nobody knows the kitchen like KitchenAid.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Cullman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
We have to be more responsive to the needs of victims within our community, and we will do this by establishing a victim service unit within the Sheriff's Office. Utilizing the personnel there, this unit will also assist the victims of assault, domestic violence cases, to the needed people that they can speak to that will help them not only get self-help, but through the prosecution of their case. And I would like to ask for your vote on June 3rd in the 2014 Republican primary election.
At Premier Bank, we take pride in serving our community. We respect our customers, and we've won awards for our ethical conduct. We're motivated to do all we can for you, and we're interested in your banking needs. We're efficient, safe, and sound, and our relationships with our customers are second to none.
At Premier Bank, we put the customer first.
While Washington liberals like Obama and Pelosi continue to attack Alabama families and values, conservative leaders like Ed Henry are fighting back, championing pro-life legislation, standing strong against Obamacare, and keeping taxes low so we can create good jobs. Ed Henry, the conservative champion we need in Montgomery.
We continue with Today on 2. We want to show you our merchant ads. We're not going to have a quiz for today, but so you're ready to go for tomorrow. We're going to look at our merchant ads. So let's get to our ads for today. I can see our computer is not cooperating with us. You want to just make them up as we go along? Okay, see how many we can remember.
I should be able to remember all of them, right? Okay.
There we go with our first ad for today. The Coleman Wellness and Aquatic Center has the full fitness center complete with weights, cardio, and professional training. They have aerobic, Zumba, and cycling classes.
Brown & Company beverages where good tastes begin. Located right there on Highway 157, they have a huge variety of domestic imports, regional and local beer and wines, ciders, meads, mixes, and gourmet sodas.
Mullins Body Shop. Over 50 years they've been doing auto body repair and towing. You can count on them each and every day. Call Sonny or Stacy or Beth or Jim.
And the Alabama Sunrooms and Awnings. And that's sunrooms and screen rooms, patio and deck covers, awnings, metal roofs, vinyl siding, garages, buildings. Free estimates. If we do it, it's built right. That's Alabama Sunrooms and Awnings.
Auto Tech Repair and Service, where they do major engine repair, transmission, and brake repair on all vehicles, foreign and domestic. They're on County Road 1354 in Vinemont.
And Jolly Time Rentals, where fun is always in the air. Call Holly Mullins today to book 256-620-JOLLY. That's 5655. Licensed inflatables, toddler interactives, bounce slides, concession equipment.
Grand Point Pharmacy, they'll be open at 7:30 in just a few more minutes. They're open every day, 7:30, Monday through Saturday. All of your allergy products are available at Grand Point Pharmacy, Highway 31 North.
Deb's Bookstore, it's your hometown bookstore just down the road where browsers are always welcome. Gift certificates are available. Used books are half price off every day. New books are 20% off every day at Deb's Bookstore.
And the Candle Garden has hand-poured candles and over 50 fragrances, lots of gift items available. Check them out in their new location right downtown by Moe's Barbecue. There we go with some of the merchant ads, and as I mentioned, we're not going to have a quiz for today. We do want to show you Money Matters, brought to you by Premier Bank, and then we'll look at some more merchant ads.
Hi, my name is Brianna Morgan. I would like to talk to you on the importance of naming a beneficiary on your IRA. This makes things a lot easier on your loved ones in the event of a tragedy. Having someone named as beneficiary eliminates any confusion on how the money is dispersed. This has been another helpful hint from Money Matters presented by Premier Bank.
And we'll continue with more of our merchant ads and let you see the rest of them so you're ready to go for tomorrow. Yates Chance Christian Bookstore has a new engraving machine that will engrave on wood or metal. You can personalize wedding gifts and anniversaries.
And Be Fit's a great new place to get fit right downtown Coleman. It's just $50 a month. It includes a personal trainer, and it is just month to month, no long-term contracts.
Pizza Hut of Coleman reminds you they have the all-you-can-eat lunch buffet served from 11 till 2. Price is just $6.49.
Hansville Drug Store has a blast from the past. They have been open since 1925, featuring ice cream treats from the original soda fountain.
Hair by Loretta. New clients get a $5 discount. Call and make an appointment today, located in the Kalos Salon on 1st Avenue Southwest.
And the strawberry shortcake is the blizzard of the month at Dairy Queen. Stop by today and take advantage of fresh strawberries and shortcake all wrapped up into ice cream.
Cotton State Barns of Coleman, you can buy or rent to own carports, playsets, utility trailers, and storage buildings. They're located just right by the interstate on Highway 278.
And Tires for Less is more than just tires, featuring Bridgestone and Firestone tires. Oil changes can be done there, minor engine repairs, check the shocks and brakes and have them changed. Go see Greg and the guys at Tires for Less on Highway 31 North.
Earl's Body Shop, now celebrating 50 years in business. They do large and small towing, local or long distance. Of course, auto body repair as well. That's Earl's Body Shop.
Mr. Hicks Menswear, and we're going to see Mr. Hicks in just a few minutes. He has formal wear available for all occasions, located right there on Compass Way.
Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue has the Family Barbecue Pack, priced at $13.99. You get a full pound of barbecue, 2 sides and 4 buns in the Berlin Quick Stop. Those are the merchant ads. We'll continue with more, and we'll look at our community billboards and birthdays and the weather right after this.
Premier Bank, we're a bit old-fashioned. We actually answer the telephone when you call. However, old-fashioned doesn't mean we aren't up to date. With the latest technology, Premier Bank meets the various needs of our customers. Mobile smartphone banking, internet banking, ATMs, convenient offices. At Premier Bank, we have the right products right now with good old-fashioned customer service. At Premier Bank, we put the customer first.
Life lived in black and white is not a life lived. Today, I choose color. To see it, to feel it, to be in it, to be upon it, and to live a life surrounded by it. Today, I put on a fresh coat.
I believe it is an honor and a privilege to be the Sheriff of Coleman County, not a right. And as that honor and privilege, I believe it is the job of the Sheriff to serve the needs of the people. It is not the people's job to serve the needs of the Sheriff. I can make you this promise: I will lead the Sheriff's Office with honor, commitment, and integrity to every citizen of Coleman County. I would like to ask for each one of you your support and your vote on June 3rd in the 2014 primary election.
Now it's time for our community billboards, brought to you by Pepsi and Coleman Jefferson Gas. The Bellingham Head Start will be taking applications for preschool services for children ages 3 to 5. Parents can call for an application 256-796-2834. And Smith Lake Park is having a Memorial Day Festival on Saturday, May the 24th from 9 until 4. It is free admission, arts and crafts, food vendors, golf cart and bike parade, prizes, swimming pool will be open, and putt-putt golf is available at Smith Lake Park. And the VFW will host a Memorial Day program in Veterans Park at Sportsman's Lake on Saturday at 10 o'clock. Those wishing to pay tribute to family members or friends lost in a war or to our fallen heroes in general are invited and encouraged to come and pay their respects. And if you have a community billboard you want to send us, you can email it to channel2coleman@gmail.com. Give us a call at 256-734-7399 or be a friend on Facebook, Channel 2 Coleman. And we'd like to congratulate Tammy Haynes for having a birthday today. And Tammy's name will be put into the drawing on Friday, where she has the possibility of winning an ice cream cake from Dairy Queen.
The weather forecast brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet on Cherokee Avenue. Forecast for today, partly sunny and breezy. Slight chance of rain this afternoon, a high of 86. Partly cloudy tonight, slight chance of rain, a low of 65. Sunny tomorrow, still a 30% chance of rain tomorrow with a high around 85.
In the nation, we reward safe driving.
Add Vanishing Deductible from Nationwide Insurance and get $100 off every year of safe driving, which means you could save a lot of Benjamins. We put members first because we don't have shareholders. Join the nation.
Nationwide is on your side.
One of the most frequently asked questions I receive out on the campaign trail is, why do you want to be the sheriff of Coleman County? Coleman County is my home. It's where I was born and raised, and it's where my wife Susie and I will raise our 2 boys. And there's nothing more important to me than my Lord and Savior, my family, and my home. And I would like to ask for your vote on June 3rd in the 2014 Republican primary election.
Marchman and Stanley Yarborough. Other candidates, James Graves, John J.P. White, and Douglas Williams, could not be with us today. Our first question will start with Mr. Marchman. Roads are always the big issue in Coleman County. What changes, if any, do you propose for the Coleman Road Department?
With our road department, I think what would have a big impact on the road department is creating a good work atmosphere and improving employee morale. Now, with that said, we also have to manage the assets and give them the assets and training that they need to get the job done, because these are the guys that physically do the work. Also, one more thing would be to incorporate as much cross-training as we can so that we have people that want to move up in our road departments. We have people in line to move up when other people through attrition leaves. So I think that would have a big impact on our road department.
Thank you. And the question now goes to Mr. Yarborough.
Well, in the last 4 years, we've been implementing the unit system. There is no east and west road department anymore. It's all Coleman County Road Department. We have employees that run motor graders, backhoes, and we've trained, they train partnership. I guess what you could say is if a man wants to learn how to run a motor grader, we put him on it with an experienced operator, and he learns how to run that machine. And it's worked out great.
Okay. Thank you. We will rotate the order in which we start these questions. So the second question is, much talk continues about keeping water rates as low as possible. Do you feel the large volume users should receive a discount, which would mean residential users would pay a higher per gallon fee? And this question will begin with Mr. Yarborough.
Well, when you have, poultry is the #1 industry in Coleman County, and we need to do everything that we can to help those poultry growers. And there's not that much difference in between your poultry growers or high volume water users and your home base. Actually, you pay more for a gallon of gas than you do a gallon of water. So I feel like that anything that we can do to help our poultry or our farmers, we need to step out front and do it.
Okay, thank you. Now the question goes to Mr. Marchman.
I tend to agree with Mr. Yarborough on that high volume use traditionally across the board has always got a discount. If you use more of something, you can buy it cheaper. So I think we need to keep those rates down, but we can't look at only that. We have to look at what the user that's on the fixed income that don't get but a $350 a month Social Security check, if their water rates increase $5 a month, then that $5 has a big impact on that person. So with that in mind, we have to do everything we can to keep the rates as low as we can for everyone.
Okay, thank you. The third question we'll start with you again, Mr. Marchman. Everyone talks about wasteful government spending. Have you identified any areas where we can cut wasteful spending by the County Commission?
Sir, that's across the board. You know, good management and good planning has to go into effect to save money. We have to pinch every dime or pinch every penny, as the old saying goes, because it's your money that we're using. It's the taxpayers' money that we're using. So with that said, you know, when I look back on what has been spent, I'm an avid fisherman. I love to fish. You know, I've fished tournaments for years and years, but I can't see spending taxpayers' money to sponsor a BASS boat when we have roads that needs drains fixed in. I can't see that kind of spending as being positive for the people of Coleman.
Okay. Thank you. Now the question goes to Mr. Yarborough.
Well, in 2010, when I was elected to the commission, we only had a 30 to 40 day operating expense. In the last 2 years, we have worked diligently with each other in the commission, and now we're up to, I believe, a $75 to $80 or 80 day operating expense. Our parks, we were putting anywhere from $300,000 to $500,000 a year into that system besides their budget. Now our parks are actually paying 80% of their budget back, and it's because we're doing advertisement. We're advertising our parks. We're reaching out into the public, and we have good people in place in our parks. And it's everybody working unified in the county to get where we're at today, and I feel like that we're working great.
Okay, thank you. We invite you to stay with us. We're going to take a commercial break, but we'll be back in just a minute with more discussion. Thank you.
As a local auto owners independent agency, we are dedicated to assisting you in your time of need. We live and work right in your community, and we're available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Fortunately, emergencies don't happen every day, but when they do, we're here to personally see you through. For life, home, car, and business insurance, call us, your local independent auto owners agent today.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Coleman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
Speaker Pro Audio and Video is your church sound, video, computer, and lighting system experts. We've been installing and servicing these systems for almost 30 years. We've worked with small churches, large churches, and all those in between. We handle all major brands like Mackie, Crown, JBL, PV's Architectural Acoustics, EAW, Shure, DVX, Behringer, and Audio Technica, just to name a few. We have a full service repair shop and free evaluation and estimates. So give us a call today and we'll get the job done.
Wells Turner Family Pharmacy is a proud supporter of local city and county athletics. You can keep your money right here in Coleman because Wells Turner Family Pharmacy is locally owned and operated. At Wells Turner, you won't have to wait long to get your prescriptions filled, but while you're here, you can send a package by UPS, buy a gift in the gift shop, pay your phone bill, or develop your photos using our DKS photo kiosk. Wells Turner Family Pharmacy, We are a Health Mart community pharmacy.
Hello and welcome back to the 2014 Candidate Forum for the Republican primary on June 3rd. Today we're talking with candidates for the Associate Commissioner, Place 2. With us today are Gary Marchman and Stanley Yarborough. We'll continue our questions now. We have rotated the order in which these questions started, and this question will start with you, Mr. Yarborough. Some candidates are talking about better accountability in the Commission office. How would you improve accountability?
I think accountability is already in the Commission office. You know, we sit down and talk every day with each other, talking about our issues that we have on the west side, the east side, and our departments. You know, you got to have cooperation in the Commission office to make the Commission work, and we have that. We're accountable to each other.
Okay. And now the question goes to Mr. Marchman.
Thank you. Accountability is extremely important, and to begin with accountability, you have to have transparency. You have to let people see what you're doing every day. I think one thing that we must do is we must post monthly how we spend your money. We must post it. If you look at some websites throughout Alabama, every month they have a checklist on every dime that was spent in the county and how it was spent. I think the city of Coleman also does that on their website. Transparency, letting the taxpayers know how you spend your money, and being held accountable for the things that you do.
Sort of along the same lines, talking about accountability and transparency, in major purchases, should the purchase always go to the lowest bidder, or should some other considerations be given, such as should county businesses be given a preference? And this starts with Mr. Marchman.
I think we have to stay as local as we can. Now, with that said, if we have one that comes in way under a local business, then we might need to talk to that business and say, you know, why is there such a difference in this bid? Now, we have to do everything we can, to keep local business and local revenue, local income coming into to this county. The other part of the question, to answer it, yeah, it has to be a bidding process. And we have to manage that process through research. We have to know what we're talking about when we go into that process and make sure that the person that gets the bid is well qualified to do what they're supposed to do for the county.
Thank you. And now, Mr. Yarborough.
Yes, everything that we do in the county is done by a bid process, and we have a 3% in our bids that we can give to a local vendor. And we try to keep as much of it as local as possible, but sometimes we have to go outside of the county to award a bid. We bidded, I forget what it was, we had a bid on here the other day. We actually had people coming from Mississippi and making a bid. That's how good the economy is. You know, we got people of interest wanting to bid on our infrastructure of Coleman County.
Okay. And our last question, we'll start back with you, Mr. Yarborough. The cost of health insurance for county employees continues to grow and may be getting much larger. How do you recommend that be addressed, and should it be discontinued with the employees applying for the Affordable Care Act exchanges?
That's a hard question to answer. You know, the county, on the county level, we paid, I believe we paid $75,000 in penalty to keep our insurance that we have now. And at any time, the commission can do that for an employee or any employer. I think that's a good thing. You know, but eventually, you know, so we're going to have to pass it on to the employees. But right now, we're eating as much of it as we can in the county commission.
Okay. And Mr. Marchman?
I think also that we need to make every effort to keep our insurance as low for our employees as we can. There's people that works for the Board of Education that drive school buses, and the reason they drive school bus is for the insurance, because a lot of them are farmers. They have chickens, they have cows, and you know, even the full-time employees. Back to the full-time employees that work for the county. insurance is something that's going to increase, and we have to do everything we can to give a good insurance plan and to take care of the people, the employees of Coleman County, because like I said before, that's our most important asset.
Okay, thank you. We're going to take another commercial break, but we invite you to stay with us for closing remarks from these candidates. Thank you.
Baker Pro Audio and Video has the video security systems to cover all of your home and business concerns. Wired, wireless, indoor or out, we've got you covered. Standard and high-def cameras, day and night vision, and remote pan-tilt zoom cameras are also available. Whether you need a small 4-camera system or a larger 30-camera system, we've got the one you need. Remote viewing from your home computer, smartphone, and iPad is also available. Whether home or business, call Baker Pro Audio and Video today for your free quote. 256-739-0388.
Wells Turner Family Pharmacy is a proud supporter of local city and county athletics. You can keep your money right here in Coleman because Wells Turner Family Pharmacy is locally owned and operated. At Wells Turner, you won't have to wait long to get your prescriptions filled, but while you're here, you can send a package by UPS, buy a gift in the gift shop, pay your phone bill, or develop your photos using our DKS photo kiosk. Wells Turner Family Pharmacy. We are a Health Mart community pharmacy.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Coleman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
As a local auto owners independent agency, we are dedicated to assisting you in your time of need. We live and work right in your community, and we're available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Fortunately, emergencies don't happen every day, but when they do, we're here to personally see you through. For life, home, car, and business insurance, call us, your local independent auto owners agent today.
Hello and welcome back again to the 2014 Candidate Forum for the Republican primary on June 3rd. Again, we're talking with the candidates for Associate Commissioner, Place 2 on the West Side. With us today are Gary Marchman and Stanley Yarborough. Now we'll begin our closing remarks from these two candidates, and we'll start with Mr. Marchman.
Thank you. I'd like to thank Channel 2 for having us here. It's been a pleasure. It's always good to come out and talk to some smart people and meet you fine folks. But I'm running for you county commissioner, and one of the things that we grew up with, and my dad used to tell me when I was young, is to put your money where your mouth is. One commitment that I've made promises, when people say I don't make any promises. Well, I have made promises. I promised that I would donate the first 6 months of my salary back to county programs that would improve the county, that would be an asset to everyone. I've got some ideas in mind. I hadn't made them public yet, but I will in the near future. I want to be your next county commissioner, and I don't want to do it because of paycheck. I don't want to do it because of the position in government. I want to do it because I want to do something for my community. I love this county. I love the people in this county, and I think we need the best representation we can get. So I would love an opportunity to earn your respect and would love to have your vote on June 3rd. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Yarborough?
Yes, I'm Stanley Yarborough. And on June the 3rd, I'd like to ask for your vote and your support. In the past 4 years, we have accomplished a lot in the county commission. We've got an interchange on 222, which will make great history for Coleman, which means growth and jobs for
for residents of Coleman County. And I'd like to continue that for the next 4 years. So on June the 3rd, I'd like to ask you for your vote and your support and your prayers. Thank you.
Thank you, and thank you to these two candidates. We invite you to watch our next candidate forum, which will be on Wednesday. We'll be talking with candidates for Associate Commissioner, Place 2, which is the East Side. Thank you, and also make your plans to vote on June 3rd.